Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekly reading vlog. So, as you can see from my face, I'm exhausted, I'm tired. It's the last week of school. So we had today's Monday. I'm done with my day. It's the evening. So I only have 3 days left with my students. I do need to pack everything that's in my classroom because they are painting the classes everywhere in the school. They're painting all of it. And we need to box everything. And imagine having to box to pack like musical instruments, that many musical instruments. It's a nightmare. But anyways, we'll figure it out. I do have a plan. Hopefully it will work. But yeah, I have a lot going on. I haven't been able to read last weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to get back on track with reading this week. I'm hoping, like realistically, I'll be able to really get back into it on Thursday because Thursday is the last day of school. I don't know if I'll need to get in on Friday at school to finish packing and all of that because technically it's a bank holiday on Friday. It's National Quebec Day on the 24th, but since it's a Saturday, you can use it on the Friday. So Friday is the bank holiday. We usually have like 3 days of teachers training day left at the end of the school to finish up cleaning and putting stuff away for the summer so that when you come back in, it's not a mess and it's not all dirty and full of dust and all of that. But since they're painting, we won't be able to come back into the school on the 26th on Monday. So, like, technically, we're supposed to have done all of our hours all throughout the month, and we do have a meeting online, a staff meeting that we'll do online, and then that's pretty much it. I am going to spend though a day and a half in my second school because I do have like almost half of my students at that other school. So technically I'm supposed to divide my time accordingly. So yeah, I'll have a day and a half maybe next week at my second school, and then that's going to be pretty much it for me. And I'll be done with this school year. I can't believe we're already over with this year. It's been so fast. And at the same time, not that much, but I don't know. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm kind of happy because I am burned out and I do need to rest and all of that. And I can't wait to get back into reading because I miss reading. I'm not in a slump. It's just that my body is giving out and cannot continue with everything that I need to get done. Anyways, I'm in my workshop. As you can see, I've got my iPad ready for sprints and or watch later list. I have my coffee. I'm going to sew my son's teacher's gifts, and I'm doing like little bags that are based off this bag that I got from Fairloot. So it's a very basic bag, easy to make. It shouldn't take long to sew, but I haven't cut anything. I haven't drawn my pattern yet. Yeah, that's gonna be the worst part. The sewing shouldn't be too bad. I have 6 to do, and then I'm gonna put some iron on vinyl that I cut with my Cricut. If you haven't seen my last video, I've been doing that. That's gonna be the teachers end of the year gifts. So yeah, we'll see how much I'll get done. I am planning on finishing tomorrow morning. I've got a feeling I won't be done with everything tomorrow. My son finishes a day earlier than me, so this needs to be ready by Wednesday morning. Hopefully, I'll be done with most of it tomorrow morning so that I don't have too much to do during the evening. Anyways, we'll see how that goes. I won't be reading for now. That will wait until either Wednesday or Thursday. So that's my week's plan. I don't know how much I'll be able to update, or I'll try to make some B rolls, but we'll see how much I'll actually manage to do. And yeah, on that note, I'm gonna stop talking so I can get to work, make some progress, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. See you in a bit.
You may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much. Because when push comes to shove, girl, just trust I won't get sick of us. You my salty crush. I'm doing something different. Your name's been on my tongue. My cup's been low.
Hey everyone, so it's been a while. I'm sorry for the bad cropping and lighting, but we're just gonna roll with it. I haven't updated this week. It was one big week. I'm done with it. It's now Friday evening. I'm gonna head out for my night shift very soon, but it was something. I'm done. I finished my last day with my students on Thursday, yesterday, and then today I went to school and I had my husband and my son come at the school to help me out, and we were many teachers to do it because we don't have access to the school next week. So we went today. It's all done with. We were done around 1:30 p.m. And then we left, went to the restaurant to eat, and then we stopped at the bookstore because I forgot that I had my book that arrived. So we went and got the book I ordered. So I picked up The Girl from the Other Side by Nagabi. I'm not sure how do you pronounce this, but it is a fairy tale based manga. There's, I think, 11 volumes, and there's a 12th one with like side stories from what I've seen on Goodreads. And I read it all today, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. And I also picked up volume number 5 of Spy Family. I have volumes 3 and 4 already. And since they had volume 5, I decided to pick it up. And then we got a Pete the Cat book for my son. So that was that. And then we got back home, and I was so tired of the day. And also, it's really, really hot right now, and it's gonna be pretty hot for the next 2 weeks at least. So yeah, I don't tolerate heat very well. So I was particularly tired. But yeah, we're done with the school year already. I'm excited. I am going to try to make some plans during this weekend so that I can get back on track on reading, on my business mostly, because that means I only have 14 night shifts left. That's going to go really, really fast, and I need to replace that income. So I need to get a plan for that like really, really soon. So I'm going to try to plan that, try to plan ourselves some activities as well as being productive with the business, with the house and cleaning, and get everything done because summer usually passes very, very quickly. So yeah, that's the plan for this weekend. Reading wise, I haven't read at all this week. I just didn't have time. I was working with my cricket, uh, finishing the gifts for my son's teachers, and then finishing gifts for my students because we were playing musical bingos and all that stuff. And then I decided to make some stickers for my students who were winning the bingos. And yeah, I got myself into a lot of work, and I've got only myself to blame, but it's done with. So yeah, that's pretty much why I haven't read all week. But today I did read this book and finished it. I was surprised. I haven't heard anything from it anywhere on BookTube. I chose this one and pre-ordered it because it was on a list for the buzzword challenge. The buzzword for this month was a book with other in the title, and I couldn't find like a title that I was genuinely interested in. And I found this in the list somewhere. Someone suggested this one, and I decided to pick it up. I loved the art style. I found it really particular, but really interesting. So yeah, I decided to pick it up, and I do need those short reads to get my reading done and keep the momentum going. And I was so glad I picked it up. This is so underrated. It's a little bit weird, but so interesting. It goes really, really fast. So from what I've heard, it's based on a fairy tale, and it's set in our world, but a little bit dystopian, and it's also fantasy. But I've seen it described a lot as fantasy. I feel like it's more dystopian than fantasy, but it's fine. So there's this curse that some people have, and they transform into a very weird creature like this one right here. And if you touch people that are cursed, you are going to become cursed as yourself. So you have the land that is called the outside, which is where outsiders live, people that are touched by the curse, where they live. And you have the inside, which are for people that are not touched by the curse. And you have this young little girl that is, I think, 9 years old ish, and she is not touched, but she has been abandoned in the outside. And they live near an abandoned village. It used to be a village, and people just left because there were cursed people, and it became an outside land. Anyways, I'm rambling, but I don't want to say much more than that. But I love the characters, I love the drawings. It was weird, but the relationship was really cute, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm definitely going to pick up the next books for sure. So yeah, and that's pretty much it for now. I don't know what I'm gonna pick up during the weekend. Tomorrow will be the first day of my end of the month reading rush challenge. So we'll see during the night if I get to plan all of that. Probably I'll try. It will depend how busy the hotel is. But yeah, that's all the updates I have for now. I'm gonna leave you at that because I do need to leave for my night shift, and I'll update you tomorrow. Hey everyone, so it's now Monday morning. I am a mess. I didn't read. Am finding these days a little bit hard for me mentally. I'm exhausted, so like it's not a surprise. I'm guessing I'm gonna feel like that for at least the next week. I do need to get to school today though, because it's still a teacher's training day today. I do have a staff meeting as well this morning on Teams for my main school, and then I'm gonna be at my second school to help close the classroom there. And then I might have some other little things to do. I have to finalize the report cards and grades, and a little bit of things here and there to finish up, but it shouldn't be too bad. It wasn't as bad as Friday, because Friday was exhausting. I slept yesterday as well. I was supposed to do some B-roll of reading and doing stuff, and being productive, but I ended up sleeping a tiny bit. I had to get my son to his friend's birthday party, and then I came back home, and then I bought some tripods on Marketplace. So I had to leave a little bit earlier to go and get them. And it was so complicated, but yeah, I got them. I went to get my son as well during that time. It was a mess. It was a whole mess. And then we got back and I went to bed. I wanted to film for my business because I do have a business group where I do a little small little videos for business stuff, and I wanted to film that so they can be up this morning. And then I ended up not filming at all, falling asleep, not reading. Since it's supposed to be a reading vlog, and I know I haven't updated much lately, I do want to give you some reading updates. So I'm gonna try and close this vlog this evening or tomorrow morning. Okay, I'm gonna extend it until tomorrow morning. because I do want to read. This evening I do have a staff party, so I don't know how much reading I'll actually get to today. I won't be leaving too early this morning. Staff meeting is at 9, and I usually leave at 7 to be at school on time and have time to prepare my classes before the school bell rings. But since the staff meeting is at 9, I might just leave at 8 this morning. And right now it's almost 5 o'clock, I think. So I'm gonna go edit my videos, post that, and then hopefully have a little bit of time to read, and then leave for school. And then we'll see what I'll be able to read this evening. But the books I want to pick up are The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, because actually I read 10 pages of that book, which I'm enjoying, but I don't have much else to say. Either that I'm still enjoying it, it's still very fun. I can't wait to get into the action of what they were hired to do, because right now we're getting ready to get to that point, and I'm loving that part though. Same thing as in Six of Crows or The Adventures of Amina al-Sarafi, where like they're getting the crew ready, they're getting back together, getting stuff ready. I like that part of Adventures. So yeah, that's where we're still at. And it's also allowing us as a reader to know more about the characters, because in this book there are quite a lot of characters. There's maybe 6, 7, 8-ish characters. So it's a lot, and sometimes I'm a little bit confused because the characters are not all human. There's different species of alien characters. So yeah, sometimes I'm a little bit confused, but the more I read, the less confused I am, and the more I'm getting a sense of the characters, if that makes sense. So yeah, I am enjoying that part. But yeah, I don't have much else to say about that book. And then I do want to finish Kaikei. I was enjoying it so far, so I think I'm gonna make it a priority for those 2 books and see how much I can get read for those. But yeah, also end of the month reading rush challenge that started on Saturday on the 24th. The 24th was the Quebec Day. I read 10 pages there. I added up all the pages I had to read to finish my TBR for this month, for like the 7 last days of the month. I added all of that up, and it was like 660 pages per day that I had to read if I wanted to finish my full TBR. There's no way I'm reading 600 pages per day. So I got that list down with books that I'm trying to prioritize, and it added up to 360 pages per day, which is still really unattainable for me. It's an unrealistic goal. I can't do that. And on Saturday, I read 10 pages, and yesterday I read 0 pages because I wanted to work on my business. And then I fell asleep, and then like it was not happening. So today I'm gonna make sure that I do read as much as possible and see where it goes from there. It does seem like quite a high number, but out of those numbers, there's a lot of them, maybe half of it, that is on my e-reader, and the e-reader is like, you can cut that in half, because it's like 800 pages a book, and those books are not actual 800 pages. They're more close to half of that. So I should get quite a good amount of pages read because of that, if that makes sense. So we'll see. So day 3 today, I'm gonna try to make the most of it, and yeah, I'm gonna go and edit, and I'll see you in to close the vlog.
You may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much. Because when push comes to shove, girl, just trust I won't get sick of us. You my salty crush. I'm doing something different. Your name's been on my tongue. My cup's been looking fuller. You're picking apart my walls, and baby, let's settle up. Cause lately the world's been going crazy, and I gon' need somebody to talk. Saltine and ginger ale, that shit will never fail. I keep it tucked on my body cause I don't feel well. Girl, tell me something else. Saltine and gingerbread, that shit will never fail. And you may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much. Because when push comes to shove, girl, just trust I won't get sick of us. Hold up, simmer. Comfort queen, my squeezing knight who opens up this packaging's too tight. Ho, whoa. And know you got it like that. Bring it on back, cause you got it like that. Ah, yeah. And know she got it like that. Sometimes desserts are best when last. Or your daddy gonna beat my ass. Yeah, baby. Oh, one shoe if I can get enough. Spill twice, never wipe it up. Pump the brakes and let these walls start. Sip fast if you're feeling numb. 10 spins to your own drum. Exciting with the sweetest cup. And you may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much. Because when push comes to shove, girl, just trust I won't get sick of us.
Hey everyone, so I just wanted to close this vlog. It's now Wednesday morning. I'm officially on vacation for school, so yay to me. Yeah, I don't have much reading updates to give you. I didn't end up reading at all, and yesterday I went to do some errands, and we came back home. I was just really tired, and I was supposed to update you yesterday, but I ended up falling asleep, as I do a lot these days. So I'm sorry, this was a very non-reading-ish vlog, chaotic and nonsense. I don't know. Hopefully it'll get better during this summer, because I will have a little bit more time. You've probably seen a b-roll of me writing down everything I have to do, so like my to-do lists, for a lot of aspects in my life right now. What I need to do in the house, what I need to do for my business, what I need to do for booktube and stuff like that. So that's what I've been doing. I've been planning all of that. I want to get those to-do lists down on paper so that I can physically get them out, so I can get them out of my head. I did try to set up a little bit of a routine, and we'll see how that goes, and a kind of schedule that I can follow and that I can get a little bit of everything done every day. I know that summer is gonna go very quickly. It's gonna be over before I know it, and I need to get stuff done, because I have a tendency to always say like, oh yeah, I'll do that in summer, we'll have time during the summer, but in actuality we don't really have the time, because it goes so fast, and before we know it, it's already over and we're getting back to school and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try and focus on that. I know I'm supposed to rest, but focusing on my business is very motivating to me, and it's stuff that I love to do anyways. So yeah, I mean, I love to teach, but it is draining. Stuff that I do for my business is not as draining. It's creative, and I do whatever when I want to. I don't have any deadlines. I don't, except the ones that I give myself. So also, I only have 12 night shifts left. It is stressing me a lot, because I won't have as much money as I have right now, which is allowing me to have a little bit more flexibility and not be as tight every month. But yeah, my physical health and my mental health really needs me to stop that job, and I can't. I'm so tired of it. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to be coping with all of that, but we shall see, one day at a time. That's it. I'm gonna stop rambling here. Thank you for watching as always. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon in the next one, hopefully with more reading updates. Bye.